Enter Sigismund, Frederick and Baldwin with their followers.
Now, my lords of Buda and Bohemia, what is it that stirs your courage and brings you so suddenly to arms?
Your Majesty, I'm sure you remember the recent brutal slaughter of our fellow Christians by the Turks and pagans near the city of Zula, along the Danube. They've spread destruction all the way to the walls of Rome. It's time for us to take advantage of the situation and strike back against these infidels.
You know that Tamburlaine has returned, terrifying the Turks. Most of their forces, which were stationed between Kuthia and Mount Orminius to fight us, have been sent away to Belgassar, Acantha, Antioch, and Caesarea to help the kings of Soria and Jerusalem. Now is the perfect moment to attack the remaining forces. If we defeat them, it will discourage the entire pagan army from ever daring to wage war against Christians again.
But don't you remember the peace treaty we recently made with King Orcanes, sealed with oaths and promises, calling Christ as witness? Breaking that agreement would go against our principles.
Not at all, my lord. With these infidels who have no real faith or religion, we aren't bound to the same obligations we owe to fellow Christians. Their promises mean nothing, and so we don't have to feel guilty if we break our vows to them and go to war. Victory and defending our faith are more important.
I agree that their oaths don't offer us much security, but just because they lack honor and faith doesn't mean we should act the same way. We must remain faithful, honorable, and true to our word.
Your Majesty, it's not wise to be so rigid about promises when dealing with them. If we miss this chance to avenge the deaths of our fellow Christians and to punish their blasphemy, we could face God's wrath ourselves, just like those in the Bible who refuse to act when commanded. If we don't seize this opportunity, God's anger will fall on us.
Then, let's arm ourselves and act quickly. Give orders to the entire army to attack the pagans and claim the victory God has offered us.